Mayor's office. We still don't have a mayor, do we? Clean shot. Now what? Really was there? Wait, if you had this picture, how the fuck didn't you know? I don't fucking know.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
She really not know I was behind her.
I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse.
You right?
Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it?
Nope.
I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control.
This is what I'm
Revenge is an
saying.
impulse, one to be checked.
I know Batman would not
I
agree
can't
with
condone
this.
it, but I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list.
You need to
Rather
face
than us
justice. I'm
working
taking you to
together?
jail right now.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
What is she, the fucking Falcon? She can literally fly, Batman. You need to step your shit up. What the fuck is with this gliding bullshit? Wayne Manor. Truly, I really do want to know when the last time this nigga got a full night's sleep. What the fuck is this nigga wearing?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore.
Is he leaving?
Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Or is he going on
Courage
vacation?
for what?
Saying goodbye.
There's no way he's leaving.
I'm leaving, Bruce.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
Really? You know I'm
This
gonna keep
war
doing
of
what I'm
ours
doing.
is not what it was when we started.
You
I
just
no
gonna
longer
keep me?
have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
So what, you're just gonna walk away? I thought you said you weren't a coward.
You know this isn't easy for me.
Easier than continuing to fight, apparently.
Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
In a manner of speaking. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better, as if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day.
I don't think that's a
dodging
Batman
machine guns
problem.
At a crime scene.
I think that's a Bruce
The
Wayne
lives
problem.
we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
That's a price I'm willing to pay. In war, there are always casualties. But it doesn't mean you give up the fight.
I've served in my share of wars, Bruce. More even than you. There are some fights you cannot win. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
Well, that's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Alfred, these comparisons... You knew the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil, Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? Leave me alone.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But You pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Is it really gonna give me a choice to go or not? I'm gonna give up being Batman. No. Can't give up being Batman.
You're right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Please don't end like that. Oh my god, you disgusting piece of shit. That was such an unsettling ending. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what to say about that. What the fuck was that?
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
That was creepy. 50% of players dismissed her importance to the agency. Well, damn. While she still works for the agency, Harley worries she's just another one of Waller's pawns. She literally is. I only watched the Suicide Squad movie once, but the head, like, leader was an older black woman. Was her name Waller? Because if so, then I guess that's her. But like, if not, then I guess they're just really similar people. Wait. What did that say? She's ugly as hell.
I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
Bruh, shut the fuck up, you cringe bag. You fucking cringy bastard. Now I gotta hear it again because
You got
I
that
fucking...
look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Harley was ecstatic that the heist at the Wayne Enterprises went off with a hitch. I don't know why I thought that said Wayne Mansion. That's my bad. Shut up. Don't say it. Oh my
I'm the
god.
whole goddamn hurricane.
Bro, look at her. Look at the way she's posing. You can't tell me she's not fucking cringy as shit. I don't know who she looks like. I forget the name of the person, but she's ugly. Anyways, 40% of players remain in a stalemate with her. So what do the other 60% of players have? Couldn't really do anything else to get one over on her. Waller was furious that you tampered with her witness after Riddler resurfaced. Though your stalemate with Waller stands, she left Gotham as your enemy. Interesting.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
X-Part? Wait. You and 1%? Basically 2% of players left him feeling disillusioned? He was hurt when you called Waller instead of him. Gordon was disgusted that you sided with the criminal Catwoman instead of the law. He regrets that you never forgave him for letting Waller get to him and losing his self-control. I mean, I literally looked him in the eye and told him, don't go after Bruce Wayne. And what did he do the next day? He went after Bruce Wayne.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
0.1% of players allowed Waller to keep Selina in her task force. Why is the music so damn loud? Yeah, I'm guessing everybody else fucking simped for Catwoman in that one decision to give yourself up versus give Catwoman up. So not many people made it this far. But Selena felt betrayed when you blamed her for the theft of Riddler's laptop. Yeah. Fucking Tony Stark looking ass nigga. You and 80% of players took Tiffany under your wing. She felt betrayed when you admitted your involvement of Lucius's death. She was confused, but then completely blown away when you told her you were Batman. Now Tiffany is repenting for the murder of Riddler under your watchful mentorship. Yeah, I kind of assumed that Harley was gonna kill her had I given myself up, because I mean, before that last episode, Tiffany barely got any screen time, so she didn't really seem like a major character.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
54% asked her to come work for you. After helping you blackmail Waller, Avesta is hopeful about her new position at Wayne Enterprises. Funny.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
Pennyworth. 58% of players let Alfred go rather than giving up being Batman. He soon became gravely concerned by Batman's continued influence on the vigilante Joker. Alfred left Wayne Manor, anguished that your crusade against criminals would consume you. Why did Alfred not?
Threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
Not Batman. Alfred didn't get his own little dramatic entrance. He just fucking posed. 54% of players told Joker you were still friends. Not still friends, just I did think of him as Bruce Wayne's friend for a little bit. After you trusted him in the funhouse, John devoted himself to helping you clean up Gotham. Joker thinks you're as crazy as he is for considering yourself friends. I guess. I mean, Batman is still human. He ain't perfect. Nigga definitely has his flaws. Did you save Willie or Agent Harrison? I really fucked that up. I really meant to save Willie, bro. Did you take Tiffany into the field with you? Yes, sir. Agree to hand over Joker to Waller? Hell nah. You give up the cow so Alfred would say hell nah. Which Joker did you defeat? Defeated Vigilante Joker. What the fuck does that mean? What other Joker could I have beaten? Villain Joker? Can I see him? Wait. Can I see those pictures? After credit scene? Oh shit. Give me something good. They let him keep that picture.
Visitor for John Doe.
Bruce!
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you out of your goddamn mind? I am so pissed right now. How the fuck are they gonna leave me on a cliffhanger that fucking steep, man? I hate these niggas. That one. I was hoping they would like tease a new villain or something, but bro, they gonna tease a continuation of the same shit. Like, bro, now I really want to know, man. Fuck you guys. Okay, so I returned to the Batcave. Penguin, Lady Arkham, Riddler. I got Bane shit here. Bane is a criminal mastermind and a hulking physical threat from the South American island of Santa Presca. It is there he served years in prison, making powerful alliances and building a fanatical army of followers. Bane was coerced to come to Gotham by Riddler, and I was lucky to survive my first encounter with him. I was able to defeat and apprehend him during his failed raid on the Bodhi Spa. Bodhi Nickelbutt. Mr. Freeze. What happened to his wife? Since he's locked up now, is she just dead? Doctor... Wait. Didn't I already read this? Missing following a deadly explosion. When he was trapped by the agency in the Sanctus lab, I had to make a hard decision to honor his request and freeze him, or let him become an experiment for the agency's scientists. So whenever they do make a season 3 for this game, good chance, very good chance that he is going to come back. Disgraced. What the fuck? Dr. Harleen Quinzel was one of the most respected psychiatrists in Arkham Asylum until she discovered the reason behind her father's tragic death, a genetic disease that brought about depression and eventually led him to taking his own life. Whether it was the onset of this illness or just the trauma of knowing what might be waiting for her, she turned to a criminal mastermind to help her out. Her connection to the Riddler put her directly in my crosshairs, and her relationship with John Doe elevated her to one of the most dangerous opponents I've ever faced. Why do I have her belt? I understand the hammer, but why the fuck do I have the belt? Joker. John Doe was an inmate in Arkham Asylum when we met. He helped me escape, then after a while escaped himself. The outside world proved loud and uneven to John, and I think that drove him into Harley's arms, which sent him searching for me. He craved a lifeline among the noise. John clutched onto me, mostly innocently at first, but as time passed, he revealed himself to be more and more volatile. In the end, John was overcome by his impulses and fell into darkness. Now only a shadow remains of the man that I once knew. Nice. Why does this not update? Unless it updates from top to bottom. A model prisoner. Family describes slain Wayne employee as a hero. It does update from top to bottom. Interesting. Oswald. This is new. This right here is new. Oswald Cobblepot denied parole. Gotham City Oswald Cobblepot, who terrorized Gotham City alongside Lady Arkham and committed corporate fraud at Wayne Enterprises last year, has been denied parole and will remain in Blackgate Prison. During the parole hearing, District Attorney Carl Finch cited Cobblepot's callous, I don't know, disregard for both the law and the lives of Gotham as reason to deny him parole, which would have cut his sentence down by more than 20 years. Cobblepot's attorneys argued that the former military man has cooperated with authorities and conducted himself as a model prisoner. They also argued that he was swept up in Lady Arkham's plot and not one of the masterminds behind it. Document from Cobblepot's trial disproved this claim. The judge was not moved by Cobblepot's appeal and gave a blunt but eloquent reply. Eloquent, nigga. Cobblepot, once a citizen of Gotham, and member of one of our most prominent families, can no longer call himself either. Judge Ellen Reinhardt said, while the crimes committed against his family were grave, they were committed decades ago. His enthusiasm for violence has only created a new generation of children who will grow up without parents, guidance, or compassion. To grant this man freedom would be a gross miscarriage of justice. Enthusiasm. Cobblepot's attorneys gave a brief conference after the hearing, saying they will continue to file appeals until Cobblepot is free. My nigga, that's the weird shit about fucking lawyers. Whether it's them defending the defendant for something good or bad, they just do not quit, bro. Like, this man literally killed people, and they're like, nah, free my boy. Mr. Cobblepot was the victim of a corrupt system, one that remained in the shadow until Mr. Cobblepot revealed it to every citizen in Gotham. Senior attorney Mark Brandon said he did the work of the police and the press. Whatever his actions later, this city owes him a debt of gratitude for his role as the whistleblower. My nigga, he shot the mayor in the head live. What are y'all talking about? And then was about to crush Harvey's face with the spotlight thing. The courts should recognize that and take his motives into account. Yeah, whoever's defending him is fucking stupid. A source close to the case suggested Cobblepot's attorneys will next file a motion for a change of venue. That is, they will request that his next hearing be held in a court outside of Gotham. Attorneys will likely argue that Cobblepot cannot receive a fair hearing where his crimes were so widely televised. Yeah, that's a good thing. What the fuck? We are the people here. We saw, man. We saw what he did live. Why the fuck would you take his court case somewhere else where they didn't see what he did? Cobblepot will be eligible for parole again in 5 years. Jeez, dude. That's not a good thing. Now get off my lawn. I don't want to read all that, but I saw that at the end. Let's look at the codex. Gordon. Gordon was fired for following a legitimate lead between myself and the pact. The idle time didn't last long as he was back on the street trying to help stop John. He knows he let the pressure of Waller being in town and in charge get to him. He apologized. I couldn't accept it. He didn't take it well. It's not that I didn't accept it. He was just beating around the bush and shit, saying, you know, I kind of fucked up. And I'm like, no, you fucked up. That's point blank simple, bro. You fucked up. I tried with John, but he slipped away from me. His anger, his sense of what's right got the best of him, and he kidnapped Waller and tried to force a confession out of her. I think he knew that would draw us back together, although I don't think it ended the way he intended. We fought, he lost. Now, Arkham is all that's left for him. He's returned to the beginning, which is the worst punishment in I can imagine for John. But they don't have like an extra little section for fucking that Bruce Wayne should have written. But I went to go visit him fucking at the end of the goddamn story, and this is what I wanted to say, you punk ass nigga. Why the hell they being secretive? Avesta gave me the ammunition I needed to get leverage on Waller at the cost of her job. She didn't seem to mind getting out from under the agency's thumb, but I still owe her a great deal, maybe even more than a job at Wayne Enterprises. Whoa, Brucey boy, what are you implying? Tiffany ended up confessing to killing Riddler in retribution for her father's death. She broke my code, but I couldn't just abandon her. She needs to answer for her actions, and she will. Under my watchful eye, I hope she finds peace for herself in her father's memory. Had I known that Tiffany killed Riddler earlier, I would have gave myself up instead of putting Selina in the bust. However the fuck you say it. Years ago, Amanda Waller, knowingly or unknowingly, lit the fuse that just exploded by not destroying everything related to Sanctus. After the smoke cleared, the agency came in to mop up, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't overlook her transgressions. I urged her to get out of Gotham forever. And that she shall. What about everybody else? Does anyone else have anything? Selena was caught by Waller and forced into one of those collars. We exchanged blows on the top of the GCPD when Waller sicked her new toys on me and John, but I suspect she held back just a little. When I spoke with Waller after John was defeated and the dust settled, I suppose I could have asked for Selena's record to be cleared, but your past is something that can never disappear. No cap. Harley Quinn failed in her attempt to find a virus survivor whose blood might be able to be used to create a cure for her genetic disease, the one that ultimately claimed her father. She was captured by Waller, fitted with a collar that would kill her if she wasn't compliant, and sicked on me and John. It didn't turn out well for her. She's still collared and in Waller's employ. Maybe the agency can cure her otherwise. It might be a short tenure. I wonder if whenever they get the season 3 done, because this really does seem like a Suicide Squad type situation. They either got to bring in Deathstroke or Deadshot. One of those two. They got to bring one of them in. I don't care if they only bring in one. Doesn't matter to me, just as long as they do bring in one. Because a fight with Batman and Deathstroke never disappoints, bro. I don't care what fucking game, show, movie, whatever it is. Any fight with Batman versus Deathstroke, that shit is fire. Bane is still in Waller's clutches. He won't be enjoying freedom anytime soon. Imagine being Bane, bro. Imagine just fucking being locked up at some prison for years, and then when you finally get out, you just become a puppet to some fucking random black girl. So it's just fucking... you got a collar on you and you get shocked if you don't ever do what she says. Like, that's fucked up. But I mean, it's only his fault that he's here. He gets to continue punching people. I suppose that'll have to be enough for him until Waller lets him off his leash, if ever. Yeah, I doubt that. I highly do. But this is the first time I've seen Bane as like the big guy, quote unquote, in the Suicide Squad. It's usually like Killer Croc or fucking King Shark. I don't really feel like reading any of those building things, so I'm gonna just go ahead and back out. Now I can look at the photos. I like that picture. That picture is cool. That one's the best though, when they had all of us in the elevator, bro. I wish in that picture Joker did that smile right there. Wait, what the fuck? He didn't do that. Nah. He did not do that smile when we actually took the picture. If you fucking go back and look at the video itself, he didn't smile. He just like frowned a little, like did a normal, what Bruce is doing basically. He did what Bruce was doing in that picture. He did not fucking do a full face smile like that. At least I didn't see it. Maybe he like, I don't know. I'm just pretty sure he did not do that. I said as my thumbnail in one of my videos, he literally didn't show any teeth. Well, I guess that's it for now. That's the end of Season 1 and Season 2 for Batman the Telltale series. I have no idea when Season 3 is gonna come out or if they are even working on it currently. But I like how once you finish the episode, the thing lights up, because usually like the characters are blacked out, but now it's all lit up and shit. Like this, bro, that would have been cool. Maybe that was what they meant, because it said beat Vigilante Joker or beat the another version of Joker, so maybe this was the other Joker that I could have fought, because this version looks cooler than whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. that hairdo along with the fucking black on his all that black shit on his forehead. I don't understand what he was going for here. That is not how I roll. I don't got that, man. I don't got no bullshit on my forehead. But yeah, you know, Telltales always hitting, never really miss. I already seen The Wolf Among Us, already played The Walking Dead, and now this. All of it, man. All of it. It's cool. 10 out of 10. Pretty sure I said 9.5 on The Walking Dead for a specific reason, but this I did. I don't know if I enjoyed this more than The Walking Dead. I think I enjoyed The Walking Dead a little bit more because it was longer, but it's all the same in terms of like the story. And I will say the involvement, like actually playing, is a lot more in this. Like with The Walking Dead, you might have to press like one button every like 5 minutes or something. Like you might have to move, walk around a little, and like read shit. But with this, man, you gotta stay 10 toes in them boss fights. Like they don't let you rest. I'm pretty sure I missed a few. Actually, I missed a few in one of the fights against Bane and got my shit rocked for it, but cool, I guess. Yeah, I did enjoy this game though. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Hopefully, I won't say by the end of this year, because that's just being a little too optimistic. By 2022, you know, by 2022 or the end of 2022, hopefully they got season 3 out by then. But if not, then rating these 2 seasons as a whole, definite 10 out of 10. Very good, very good. I think that's it.